Okay, I'm in South Lake Tahoe and got my new shoes in. So these are my old shoes. They've seen about 1,000 miles now, which is actually really great for a pair of shoes. Most people have replaced their shoes by this point. Some people multiple times, so to have a shoe go that long is great. Anyways, as you can see, I had some holes forming, some ripping, and the tread was disappearing. Once this green sticky tread goes, I start sliding a lot, so at that point it's pretty nice to replace the shoe. You can see on the new shoe all the new tread. But yeah, also if you look at the foam, this foam is really compressed down compared to this new shoe foam, and the inserts are completely worn out. So not only will the shoe start to feel bad, your feet start to feel bad as all the foam compresses. But anyways, got new shoes, really excited to take them out on the trail, and I'll see you out there. This is Aloha Lake. Just entered the Desolation Wilderness coming out of South Lake Tahoe. Smiley face. This is Dick's Pass. This pass is actually at a little above 9,000 feet, and for a northbounder, this is the last time the PCT will be above 9,000 feet. So, I take that to mean that it's all downhill from here. Anyways, came out of South Lake Tahoe yesterday and had a good time there. Once again, Ninja's dad was extremely kind and offered me a room to stay in and a nice breakfast, a really nice place actually. And so that was nice. And then right next door there was a casino with a really good buffet. And I ate there twice. Way too much food. Kind of feeling it now, feeling pretty sluggish. But that's okay. It was awesome. And yeah, had a good time, resupplied, got new shoes as you saw, new smart water bottles finally, and new trekking pole tips. Mine were starting to kind of wear down. The plastic had come off and the metal was a little starting to bend, I guess. Anyways, onward to Canada. We'll see if it's all downhill or not. There's Lake Tahoe. I believe this is Squaw Ski Resort. Tinker Knob, almost 9,000 feet, but not quite. Here is a look back on the infamous Donner Pass, where 80 people overwintered and like half of them died. Some say they resorted to cannibalism to survive. Who knows? But right through there, it's actually a really mellow pass too. There's a highway running through it. The Transcontinental Railroad used to run through it. That's a big long tunnel due to avalanche danger, I think. But yeah, that's it. Not much to it, really. I think the big factor was 20-something feet of snow that they had that winter, maybe more. So, that's that. Well, today is a nice overcast day, which is heaven compared to the extremely hot, just pure sun days that I've had the past couple of days. So definitely enjoying the shade from the clouds and the cooler temperature. Honestly, these past couple of days it kind of felt like I was in the desert again. But anyways, yesterday I resupplied in Sierra City, which is like an old mining town, tiny little place, not even a city. It had a general store and really didn't even have a restaurant. Kind of. It was a really weird place. It was like they wanted the hikers there for business, but they really hated the hikers. So lots of conflicting messages there. Not the greatest place. I'm kind of glad to be back on trail with food. And now I am heading towards Belden, which is some type of resort that has a small store. And after that, I think it's Chester, which will hopefully actually be a real town, and I might actually be able to upload a video. We'll see. Anyways, actually last night I had a big buck run right beside camp. That was kind of cool. Woke me up, but it was a really big one. Onward to Canada. You can see all of the green wolf lichen on the trees. And apparently, wherever they stopped, that's where the snow line was this year. So you can see it was pretty deep. I imagine it's a lot deeper most years. Middle fork of the Feather River. Just descended down to a little over 2,000 feet, and after that bridge, it's right back up. Pretty not fun. But for now, swimming. I am back in the volcanic terrain again. I think this is the Lassen wilderness. Lots of volcanic rock around. Not sure what that is, but that is a huge mountain off in the distance. Well, here it is, the PCT midpoint. You can see Canada 1325, Mexico 1325. A little bit off I think now, but close enough. Anyways, although it does feel amazing to be at the halfway point, at the same time, I think back to all the sweat that I've put in and all the hard work, and I know now that I have to do it all over again to get to Canada. It's worth it though.
Halfway there?
Woo!
Wait, we're only halfway?
Only halfway. And I have to say I am ready to be out of California. So the next checkpoint will be Oregon. That'll be nice. Get away from these, well, maybe not, but try to get away from these expensive small towns in California that are not friendly at all. But anyways, onward to Canada. This is Boiling Springs Lake. It's actually a sulfur spring. This area is still volcanically active, and there's water on top there, but then there's a crust, kind of like a sulfury crust, and underneath that is boiling water and who knows what else. You can actually see some steam. I'm not sure if the camera will pick it up, but there's definitely steam coming out, and it really smells like sulfur. Big surprise. Actually, right down here is some steam. Pretty cool. This is Lassen National Park, I think it's called.